Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your November 2021 love reading. Thank you to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get through all those, we'll actually pull some oracle cards with some additional insight. That's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as the energy and the cards on the right as the other person's energy. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Five of Staves. So this is actually Leo energy, and usually this represents some conflict, ego-oriented conflict usually as well, but what stands out to me with the artwork in this card in particular, so if we look at their facial expressions, it looks like the two masculine energies seem to be having a more fun, playful appearance to them, while the woman doesn't seem as impressed, right? So, given for you guys, especially that Leo energy is your third house communication, could be as simple as saying that you might have said something that you thought was being in a light, playful manner, and the other person might have taken it in a serious manner and been offended by it, or vice versa. So, yeah, either way, it looks like there was definitely an issue with communication in the past, and this might have, of course, been due to the fact that we just had that Mercury retrograde in Libra, too. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Ace of Chalices. So, this at the very least shows me that it feels like their energy in the past was pure toward you. They might have definitely saw the potential for a love relationship with you. Whether or not they communicated that could go either way, because with the aces, usually that's more of something that's in the idea stage as opposed to them taking action. But it's possible for some of you that they did express those feelings. All right. In the present position on your side, we have the Two of Cups. So this is Cancer energy here, and what always stands out to me with the artwork in this Two of Cups in particular, if you look in the background, there's, oh, let's see, there we go. It's lightning in the background. Clearly, it looks like there's a storm going on, right? So, not the typical Two of Cups energy we're used to seeing, where it's very sunny, right? We see one of the cups is even knocked over. So this could just be as simple as saying that maybe now, if there was, like I said, some kind of an argument or some kind of confusion around communication in the past, looks like you guys could be getting things back on track with each other. But obviously, it looks like there was some type of stormy confrontation that might have happened between the two of you in the past. Like I said, it could be as simple as just the Mercury retrograde causing some communication glitches between you. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Five of Chalices. So this is Scorpio energy here, and at the time I'm recording this, we're pretty much right in these degrees of Scorpio now. The first 10 degrees of Scorpio, so it makes sense that this would show up in that regard for the timeline. But if we see here, it looks like a very apologetic energy. So yeah, it could just be as simple as that. Like I said, you guys might have had an argument in the past, and now in the present, you guys are actually just making up, getting back on track. So for some of you, this definitely would make sense if this was just a retrograde screw up on one of your sides, possibly both sides, and now you're getting back on track with each other. All right, and future energy on your side, we have the Eight of Arrows. So this is actually Gemini energy here, and usually this is an energy of feeling overwhelmed, just not knowing what to say, what to do next. For a lot of you, this could be pointing to your 12th house is going to get activated quite a bit in November. There's going to be a new moon in Scorpio that's going to be opposite Uranus in your 12th house, so there could be some tense energies there. And then, of course, there's going to be a full moon eclipse in Taurus, and that's going to be pretty intense energy too. So this could just be saying you might have a lot going on beneath the surface that you might not be communicating. I would say keep in mind that that will be the energy at play too, so try not to make any assumptions around that time too. And if there is some confusion that you're having, it might be best to come forward and communicate that with the person. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the moon. So this is another energy that could represent some confusion, and if nothing else, this would again emphasize what I was saying. Definitely pay attention to the lunar cycles in November, because they are going to be pretty intense in your 12th house. But also, this could just be saying that there's confusion between the two of you, right? So let's say you have some kind of argument, right? You had due to the whole makeup thing in the present, And then in the future, it still feels like there's a bit of a disconnect, right? Because maybe you guys didn't really get everything out that you wanted to say to each other. So it could be as simple as that. But either way, I would say it looks like either you or they might not be seeing things too clearly in the future. So keep in mind, like I said, we're entering eclipse season. Yes, the retrograde's going to be gone, which is awesome. Mercury's going to be out of its shadow after the 3rd or 4th of November. But we'll have the eclipses to worry about. So um, if there's any miscommunication, just keep in mind that you've already been there, done that, right? And we see what happens in the present when you guys do come together and speak with each other. So just try to be careful and make sure you speak things out between each other instead of make assumptions. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have oppression. So this is the equivalent of the tower in traditional tarot, and here we see stormy waters again, right? Some lightning, and she has her back turned to it. So yeah, for some of you, this I feel like for the majority of you, this might already point to the energy between the past and the present, because like I said, it looks like this is coming together after that storm situation has already happened. So yeah, like I said, it could be as simple as that. You might have said something that you thought was being playful. This person might have taken a lot of offense to it, or vice versa, right? It caused some kind of a tower moment. In the present, you guys get back on track, and then, like I said, in the future, just be careful around communication with each other again, because it looks like there's potential for confusion on both sides. All right, bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Knave of Wands. So this is a action-oriented energy, and for some of you, that could just be pointing to, with that Five of Chalices energy on their side, that they might be the ones who come forward to initiate the apology and conversation between the two of you. But yeah, either way, it looks like they're in a light, playful energy too. So yeah, seeing this actually for some of you, it is possible that it was the other way around, that they might have been the ones in a light, playful energy, and for whatever reason, you might have taken it the wrong way, and then it became this whole big issue. But either way, it looks like they're going to be in a light, playful energy this month. All right. So moving on to your oracle cards. First, we'll see if we get anything from Aqua Moonlight deck here. And I did pre-shuffle this deck. And what I'm going to be looking for is some jumpers for unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And if nothing comes up after a while, I'll actually just put the deck down and we'll pull a card. So let's see if we get anything. Oh, almost had one there. All right, so nothing's coming up. So what I'll do is I'll just put the deck down and give me a few seconds to tune in, and we'll just pull a card. Okay, we'll take this one, and let's see if we get any from them to you now. Nope, got one there. Okay, so let's see. On your side, we have within a year or more. Okay, then. So not adding a lot of context to the reading. I mean, I'm not really seeing any huge delays between the two of you, but yeah, like I said, that's not the most helpful card, but we'll see who we got on their side. All right, we have Trust. Okay, and it doesn't want to focus. Seriously. All right. Well, I don't trust my camera right now. But anyway, it says I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. So interesting message there too. It really could just be one of those things where, like I said, you guys might have gone through that initial argument with each other. Things could have gotten blown out of proportion. And like I said, so yeah, it really could go 50-50, because seeing this energy on their side, I thought maybe they were the ones who might have been coming across in a playful manner and you took it the wrong way. But for others of you, it could totally be the other way around, right? Where you might have had good intentions, but maybe if they're already guarded around trust issues to begin with, they might have taken it in the wrong way, and then it might have caused an issue between the two of you. But nothing else. Like I said, it looks like you guys are going to be in energy of reconciliation in the present. And then in the future, like I said, look out. There is that potential for some confusion on both sides. So just try to be careful around your communication, both, what you say to them and what you actually hear from them, as far as try not to jump to conclusions. All right. So lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And same situation here as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well. But here we're just going to pull one card of general advice and we'll wrap up. All right, so same thing here. Nothing's coming up, so I'll just put the deck down. Give me a few seconds to tune in, and we'll just pull a card. Okay. We have Happy Happy. There's the artwork, and the number is 26. So yeah, in a way, like I said, it looks like that could definitely be the energy you guys are going to be experiencing in the present, because it looks like there is some kind of apologies taking place and getting things back on track. So we'll read what it says. Okay, it says joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The Oracle's message: your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So definitely a positive message there. And then the relationship message says there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship, and if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. So definitely a pretty positive message there too. Like I said, it definitely looks like the energy you guys are being in the present. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed in the future, just keep in mind, like I said, those energies hitting your 12th house this month are going to be pretty intense. So just try to ride that out. And like I said, try not to make any assumptions around communication, both what you say and what you hear. And hopefully that'll smooth things out between the two of you. All right, but we'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.